Lagos State, is made up of all of us. So we all have different backgrounds and different experiences, but we just have to find it somewhere in the middle. One of the things I've learned earlier on in life is when you want to make a change, you have both positive and negative forces. If the positive forces outweighs the negative forces, then we'll succeed. If the negative outweighs the positive, then we'll fail. But if it is a balance, then the system will blow up. You know something? And what I've seen is a situation where, whatever it is that we did together as brothers, as colleagues, as friends, the positive force was at least 95%. Ask me another question. One more.
I'm tempted to ask about I love my colleagues, but because I can
Yeah, so I love my colleagues, and that's why you see it, on my table. Because if my colleagues are not happy, which is what I started with, so maybe I will end here, then I will not be happy. You came to my office is clean. It's because someone cleaned it. When you left here yesterday, and you left some filth and some dirt, and you came in the morning and it's clean, you didn't see the person who cleaned it. But the office is clean. You should know that someone cleaned it. I'll tell you a story. So, a woman died. And at the woman's funeral, the priest was preaching and was saying that this woman has died, and all of a sudden her death is costing the church money. And I was just wondering to myself, how does the death of a woman cost the church money? Apparently, every Sunday, every Wednesday, when there was a church service, the church was clean. But nobody knew who was cleaning it. The church never spent money on cleaning the church, but nobody knew. So the priest decided that I must know who cleans this church because I have never paid money for it. So the priest decided to sleep in the church and saw that this woman, in the dead of the night, around between 12 and 1 a.m., will come in. Her house is not very far, to clean the church, put some flowers and go home. All of a sudden, the woman died. And the church was dirty a number of times. So they now had to get janitors to handle that. You should always remember that a tree does not make a forest. We should always remember what I said earlier, that you cannot clap with one hand. You need two hands. We should always remember that it is because some people support us, they drive us, they feed us, they pray for us, they love us. That is the reason why we are able to do what we do. Not because we know it. It is not our might. And that's the reason why we must care and love our colleagues. All right.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.